Hey, Sharam Namdarian here. In this video, I want to talk about the 3 kinds of can'ts that I have really learnt about deeply in my own emotional healing as I'm exploring stand-up comedy. So if you are interested in learning about the 3 kind of can'ts, maybe you're someone who has a lot of negative self-talk, who tells yourself, you can't do this, you can't do that. It's really can't. Well, stick around. And if you don't want to stick around, fantastic. So this year, if you have been watching my videos, you know that I have dived deep into the wonderful and amazing and fucking confronting world, I sweared outside the 30-second mark, so I'm happy about that, of stand-up comedy. And with stand-up comedy comes quite a number of suppressed emotions, things that I haven't fully explored about myself. And so I've often told people that paired with my understanding and my reflections in emotional healing and my life coaching work, to me, it's a perfect storm. It's this amazing perfect storm of looking at my emotions, being able to see and feel what is going on inside and actually heal those things. So healing my blocks to comedy, healing my blocks to expressing myself, healing my blocks with the audience. Now, while I'm not as, say, comfortable or as confident or as expressive or dare I say even funny as I could be or as I'd like to be, this process has actually been fantastic, because while I've literally been doing it for 6 months, I can see that I do have a particular energy on stage that comes from a level of intense comfortability with certain aspects of it, as well as a lot of blockages that I've healed when it comes to social skills that translate to the stage. So being able to express this side of myself on stage has been really fucking fantastic. But during the process, I've been paying attention to and healing my relationship with a lot of the negative self-talk that I have been learning as I've been attempting to go up on stage. And some of that stuff is the word can't. And that's why this video, we're going to be talking about the 3 kinds of can'ts that one person might tell themselves as they either do something, as they're trying to achieve something, as they're growing up and, say, becoming who they're meant to be. So the first kind of can't is rather simple. Honestly, it's rather simple. What's the first kind of can't? I can't do that because it's actually impossible. I can't jump to the moon. I literally can't. I can't turn into a cat. As much as I would like to turn into a cat, I just can't. At least with my current abilities or skill set. Maybe I could jump to the moon. That's a topic for another video. Now, the second kind of can't is the can't that we tell ourselves when we feel like we're going to shatter some self-image. The self-image might be because we're trying to protect someone else. It might be because we're going to protect some other people. For example, last night I had a performance and I'm surrendering to my emotions. I'm letting them run their course. If you don't know what surrender is, I have online courses, Introduction to Surrender. It's all about emotional healing. You can get it, you work with me, whatever, your choice. If not, whatever. I'm not here to poach you anymore or try and sell. We'll figure out other ways. It's fantastic, whatever. So I realized that I kept telling myself, I can't be funny. But as I looked deeper into that emotion and started to heal that emotion, I recognized that the reason why I'm telling myself I can't be funny is because I feel like I'm going to upset other people. Now, this is often that I see when people look at the idea of being themselves. A lot of people will say, I can't be myself. I can't be myself in this situation. I can't be myself in that situation. Why? Because we feel like we're going to hurt people. And this comes from, honestly, it's a very common belief. It's a very common thing that comes from childhood when our parents try and make us smaller so they can control us. And there is nothing wrong with that. Because as a parent, you've got a lot of shit going on. And asking a child to just be a little bit less crazy is not only a way of managing the child, but a way of protecting the child. Because they can be like, oh, they don't know. There's a car, it's going to hit them. Don't be so crazy around roads. But we've often said the role of becoming an adult, which is what I like to call second adulthood, is the process of looking at the blockages you have that you develop from a childhood, because no parent will be perfect, no parent will ever be perfect, and evolving those things and growing and just becoming more and more and more of who and what you're meant to be. So healing the shit from our childhood. So that's the second kind of can't. That's the can't because I'm going to upset someone else or upset myself. I can't do this. I can't do this. If I do this, I'll hurt them. If I do this, what else could I do? This narrative, this consistent narrative of telling ourselves that we can't do something is so interesting, because we are doing that to protect someone else or to protect ourselves. Now, the third kind is very, very interesting. It's not that I can't do that because I'm trying to protect someone. It's I can't do that because I'm actually not either ready to, or there's something to do in a space. I like to look at life a little bit like, I like the metaphor, sometimes you can't go to the moon because you got shit to do on Earth. And that's that kind of can't. It's the kind of can't that it's like, I can't go there because I'm not done here. There's more shit to do in this space. And this, if you think about it, when a lot of people think about the idea of self-sabotage, and they're like, oh, why am I self-sabotaging? Or why am I procrastinating? It's like, because you're just not done here yet. You want to go there. You will go there. It is in your desire to go there. But there is stuff that it has to happen here that you have not processed, healed, gone through, learned from. And if you had done that healing, you would already be there. You would not have to worry about going there. That's the process of healing. It's making fucking life so simple and easy and easier that all these little blockages that we put in our own path basically are swept away, and we are able to fully and deeply express ourselves. Now, when it comes to, say, comedy, or when it comes to, say, other things, when we say, oh, I can't do this because I'm just not ready yet, well, why is that the case? It's like, oh, there might be more anxiety to process. You're not ready yet because you feel like you need to prepare more. You're not ready yet because you are trying to achieve a certain thing and you don't necessarily believe in yourself. There's a lot of little micro nuances and micro reasons why we might tell ourselves we are not ready, and that is perfectly fine. I personally am sick and tired of this fucking culture that we have of pushing ourselves when we're not ready to. And there is nothing wrong with that. Sometimes people need to hear that. But there's like a really good example is, so I play Warhammer, I collect Warhammer, I don't really play, you know those little figurines you paint, you model. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see me post random shit on there. But I'm sick and fucking tired of everyone's like, oh, hobby burnout. Oh, are you sick and tired of painting your little miniatures? Here's ways that you can essentially get through the burnout and keep painting your little fucking miniatures. Guess what? You're allowed to be burnt out. You're allowed to be fucking tired. You're allowed to be exhausted. You don't have to force yourself. In fact, the allowing of the exhaustion, the deep surrender, the healing that happens in the exhaustion is that third kind of can't. It's that can't where you're like, okay, I can't go there yet because I gotta heal this shit. I gotta deal with that exhaustion. Exhaustion can come from negative self-talk. It can come from feeling like a lack. It can come from all the fucking self-flagellation that you might do to yourself as you are literally attempting to move forward. But what happens is we have a culture of emotional bypassing. The emotional bypassing is, oh, I shouldn't feel this way, or I shouldn't do that, or I should be able to keep operating at maximum efficiency. And then we have inherited trauma, where then people then share that culture with other people, and those people are maybe more successful than we are. And so then we believe them, and we think, oh, okay, we gotta just keep hustling. The best way to achieve is to just keep following through. And it's like, okay, but what if you can't keep following through? What if you are so fucking anxious or depressed or just full of shit that you literally are blocked towards the follow through? That's what this process of healing is. You don't have to stop trying, but dealing with your blocks towards expressing, towards being, towards your career, towards your success, towards any fucking whatever it is, that's the shit that makes that path easier. Now, this world is a big and crazy ass place, and shit does happen, and not everything is a reflection of your soul. You know, where you're like, oh, maybe this bad thing happened to me because there's something wrong with me. Not everything is a shit like that. It's called the law of entropy. Random shit happens. But the stuff that, at least on a day-to-day basis, that we put up with, because I know, fuck man, there's some big shit happening in the world right now. There's a lot of stuff. And honestly, that stuff does not change. The fact that things happen in the world is a constant. But we can have peace in the moment with who we are as we are trying to change it. We can have peace in the moment with who we are and realize also, I reckon fucking the world needs healing. Because we look at our stuff, we look at what is going on deep down, and you can see that a lot of people perpetuate trauma in the world because they are filled with trauma. They just might have a little bit more power than us. Those people heal their trauma, they might change some laws. That's about as political as I can get for this video. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. If you did like this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe and all that stuff, because apparently the YouTube algorithm likes it if I ask for that. If you do want to see me do stand-up, you can follow me on Instagram. I post the shows that I'm about to do or going to do, because I'm not even quite sure yet. I still feel like I'm fairly new, so I'm learning about this stuff. If you do want to work with me, there are links in the description. And if you do like my content, feel free to share this with someone that you think needs to hear this. If there is a whole thing where you're like, oh, someone's telling themselves that they can't, send them this video, own up to it. It's so funny when people will say to me, it's like, oh, I know someone that needs to work with you, but they just won't pull their head out of their ass and do it. It's like, stop trying to help them, help yourself. I'll talk to you soon.